How do I? See you met my faithful handyman. No! Not another one! I'll save you! It's what Batman would do! He's just a little brought down, you see, when you knocked. He thought you were the Candyman.
When I was young, I designed a machine to turn ghosts into paintings, and I traveled the world collecting them. That's horrible.
Okay. A quick shot. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, that came out wrong. You're not helping. You're not helping your case. You're not making this any better. You realize that.
Oh, it was glamorous, I can tell you. The souls of the dearly departed who couldn't rest, and you just went around and you started turning them into paintings. You're a monster. Well, tonight, I'm going to invite the whole town over for your birthday party. Oh, no! So I'd better start getting ready, shouldn't I? Where's my guillotine? Because that one door says, no, you need 2 stars to enter. I figured that was the door to the final boss. And apparently no. But then again, that was a week ago. I was very young and naive then. No!
Excuse me. Coming through. Sorry. Couldn't help it. I'm completely incompetent. Damn, I look good running into those heels. Ow!
Thanks to philosophy, all is forgiven.
And greetings, gentle viewers and listeners, and welcome to Coyote Streams. I am Coyote de la Mancha, howling at windmills and tilting at the moon. This episode's not-for-profit is Doctors Without Borders. Doctors Without Borders helps people who have been beset by the horrors of natural disaster and war in over 70 countries, regardless of political affiliation. If you're in a position to give any kind of donation, press Control 3. Okay. For the people! If you can give them any kind of donation, even $5 helps. As, well, we've had a lot of natural disasters these past few decades and a lot of war. And now, on with tonight's stream. Coyote, the queue is silent. Ouch! Okay, I did not see that bell before. You may recall last session with this game, I was kind of like, where the heck can I climb? There's another way I can go from here. Yeah, turns out there's a feckin' big old bell up there. I did not see it before. Let's see here. I need to change equipment a bit. I have that for X. And aha! Okay, yeah. Getting used to all the buttons again. So, yeah, push it a second time to activate. Whee! Zipples! Zipples! It is Notre Dame all over again!
You have done well, Coyote. It would seem the gods have acknowledged you to be a true hero. But this does not mean your trials have ended here.
Ach, merd.
Once you take your first step into the world beyond the ring of light you see, shimmering in the waves before you, your true trial will begin.
My true trial? My true trial. Everything up until now was not a true trial?
Are you ready, Coyote?
Ready compared to what?
I see the determination in your eye.
Which eye? Which eye has this determination of which you speak?
I know that nothing will stop you now. You are a true hero.
Well, I suppose it's either that or have the birthday party my grandmother had planned for me with me in front of the entire village in the green birthday suit of... Yes, I am ready.
Onward we go. Sanctuary.
We are underwater, yet I am breathing. I am not dead? No? No. I am not. But do not ask me if I am happy. Why am I in this place covered with... Ah. Behold the Triforce. The very Triforce. Three triangles outlined in light for wisdom, courage, and power. And the triangle that the three of them form between them of shadow. For the unknown, no?
You are probably wondering where we are, aren't you?
And one of many questions, yes?
Unfortunately, there is not enough time for me to explain it to you now.
Could you not have told me some of it while we were on our very long and perilous way down through the earth?
I said there is not enough time, and I stand by that. Once you are able to strike down Ganon...
I'm sorry, what?
With the item you obtain in this castle, all will be made clear to you.
Be made clear to me then. Be made clear to me then. Make it clear to me now.
Trust in my words.
Ah!
See what awaits you in the castle.
Can you give me a hint? Is it bigger than the box of bread? I could go over there. Oh my god, I'd forgotten about this frickin' camera. Left and right are reversed. I always forget that. Holy smokes. Okay, I'm gonna check something. Yeah, had it been up to me, I would have returned to one of the islands of fairies and gotten another fairy in a jar. I thought I was going to have the option. Tragically, I did not. This was a rather obvious oversight on the part of the gods. Very well, I have my 60 bombs. I have plenty of rupees to fund the crusade. I am in a place that is frozen in time. Behold the waterfall. She does not move. Yes, Ganondorf is all you know nothing of the gods. This is true. You, on the other hand, are about to have your derriere handed to you by a lad of 11. We will see who is the stock of laughing, yes? Oh. There are many enemies here? Many, yes, there are many foes. Oh, there's a princess, and there is that person who is not me. I wish to lasso up there so I can interrogate him. Where are you, and why are you not here? Ah, well, that is fine. Now, this one looks like he was in the process of attacking someone, perhaps? He looks so happy. I'm sure he was about to commit murder. You see, you must understand, these creatures that I face, if you look at the snouts, the jawline, they are like the orcs of first edition D&D. They are literally war pigs. They are literally imperialist swine. I will touch none of you at this time, lest you somehow awaken. Ah. What are you? You are some kind of fancy schmancy opponent, which I do not wish to face. Lots of jars so that I can replenish myself further. Ooh. Hello, a broken railing. No, still nothing to lasso onto. Alas. Very well. Ah, the great Hyrule Revolution. All the three estates they ensured noble favoritism, revolution in Hyrule. Aha! This strange voice, I know not whose. I'm going to guess this is the King of Red Lions.
All right, Coyote. I'll need you to listen to me for a moment. The item you seek is hidden somewhere in this castle. To find it, you must find the entrance to the basement. But that entrance has been blocked by a mighty threshold, firmly sealed to prevent evil from ever gaining access.
Pardon me, please.
Do you know where to search, and what you must do to open the hidden way? You will find a clue in the shape of the heraldry near where we arrived at the castle.
I do not want to reanimate these people. They do not seem kind. Alright, let's see here. th- Ah. Okay, so this is more of kind of an oblong thing. Now this, plainly. No. Just, I wish only... Oh. Okay. Wasn't expecting it to pivot. Really? It won't go that way to complete the thought. Okay. All right. So there it is, more or less in line with the thing, and I cannot push. I can push. I can push away. Ah, this resulted as less than I had been hoping. Okay, okay, I'm starting to see this. All right. So I need to line it up with the... Oh no, I can't do that either. Okay. Ah. There. All right, finally, there's one. Okay. So these are not pressure plates. They are something else. So this is obviously two triangles. Ha! Look at how my mind works. I just know that all of these foes are going to wake up and attack me all at once as soon as I am able to create this thing, and time will start up again and everything will be bad. He is going to have such a bellyache in the morning. No. Very well. Do, 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 do. Fraternity, equality. La liberté et revolution. Ah, no, go back one. Aye, this camera. Okay, so if on the last move, when I place all of these in position, in theory anyway, then I should be able to pull it towards me, sealing myself in amidst this three of them, like this. And then they will fight each other, never even suspecting that I am about. I am disgustingly clever. And yes, the history teachers are awesome. All right. But there are a lot of enemies here, all ready to smite my tiny young magnificent self, but I have outwitted you all. Ha! Ah! Can I run? I cannot run. It's all right. Ah, the secret way is revealed. Like, yeah, I was all like, oh yeah, these walls that I have created will protect me. They immediately fade into the ground. Yipe! Ah, right, left, sideways, straight ahead. Don't want no taxes, I'm paying too much. Let them eat cake, we had a banquet for lunch. I need my bread. Bread, bread, or I'll have your head. It went from 8 to 12 in a year. Exactly what impoverished peasants had feared. Their oils jeered. Ha ha ha, that's more for us. There was a famine. The peasants could not pay. Had malnutrition, tooth decay.
Excellent, Coyote. To perceive such a puzzle and decipher it is no small feat. Now, take the sword that lies before you. It is none other than the Master Sword, the Blade of Evil's Bane. It is the only sword that can banish Ganon from the world above.
So, is there anything else around here? I mean, ooh. Ah, so that is what Ganon looks like, huh? Yes. He certainly looks like the imperialist pig type. Then again, maybe that is also what Ganon looks like. Never mind me, I am too busy being cute. Back in camera, man. I keep meaning to ask Izzy the Fool if there's some way he can fix it, and I always forget. Now that, I am almost certain, is not Ganon. I think that is someone else. There's a Triforce. The first one was the king. Ah! Death to King Louis! Ah! Am I being knighted? Oh my. Poor Link, he's like, oh, come on, man, that's bright. And so, to commemorate your courage, O Link, we're going to start time up again. Oh boy. Yeah, it's an old tradition in cinema that when time stops, you fade the colors. You got the Master Sword, the legendary blade with the power to repel evil, once wielded by the legendary hero himself. Yes, and what does he pretell? Now the Doom music kicks in to take on the demon hordes. Probably not. Imperialist big swine. Yeah, the first time that I saw the use of color palette to show a time stop was in a movie called The Girl, the Gold Watch, and Everything, which was a lot of fun, although definitely a product of its time. You can tell it's from a different age and a different culture. Okay, so I guess that's one of the goddesses. And oh, is that the legendary hero as a child? Oh, look! So cool! And there's the Triforce. And there is Ganon. Probably in the process of stealing one of the Triforces. Or maybe that's Ganon after stealing the Triforce of power. And here we have... What is it that dance like this? I think of Amadeo. And then here we have... I bet that's another one of the goddesses. A sun goddess, maybe. And... the Triforce. Yeah, I just love stained glass. That's Link's friend during OOT. I don't want to have to fight all of those villains. Gentle gods, there seems to have been a mistake made in the bravado department. causing me to be seen as quite a bit braver than I actually am. Oh no, my means of escape, it is nothing. Yes, it is time to run. I must leave now. It has been fun, I assure you. I have no... Oh, come now! By the way, I was pulling back on the control when I ran into that. Okay, let's see now. Yep. Well, this is certainly a lot of, Oh, come on! I do not like you. Are you done? No, you are not done. I just cannot aim the camera is all. Now you are done. I found a necklace. Ah! Oh, I was meaning to ask, okay, yeah, it looks like I have the Sword of Hero and stuff already equipped. This is good. Save! Yeah, our fan is in the background like, yeah, like I said, this is where the BFG edition music kicks in. Okay. Well, though the servants of the state are numerous. Well, that took too long to act as an effective grenade. And now there was one. One at a time. Alright, remind me please, how do I target these guys? Oh, left trigger, okay. Ah! A heart. And another bunny necklace. Pick up. No, I think I'll stick with the Sword of Swordliness, thank you. Another heart, excellent. What am I looking at here? We went from famine to Napoleon's war, you and me, let's start a revolution. Okay. This guy, on the other hand, is going to be a problem. You're going to be a problem, aren't you? Okay. Oof, okay. Alright, I think I'm starting to maybe figure out your pattern a little bit. Nope. Too late. Too soon. Okay. Did that get him? Nope, it just made him mad. Wow, okay. Come on, move it. Will you target the feckin'... There we go. Okay. So... the really heavy armor guys cannot be blown up and do not take damage. Not from anything I have tried so far. Fortunately, they are also very laid back. Let's see now. I wonder. Nope. No damage whatsoever. Dude, this... oh my god, this camera! Well, I have been told that this game is all about choosing the right tool for the right job. Perhaps the polearm will be his downfall. I am your nemesis! Never mind, I am not your nemesis. Alright. Ah. Well, at least he's not interested in patrolling this part of the woods. Let's see if I go down there. No, I don't feel that I would be welcome down there. Where were you when I needed you? Okay. I could really use a fate-ordained hero right about now. Let me see. I wonder... the imperialist pigs do not seem to respawn. The heavily armored ones do not take damage. That does not seem to be just a function of their shield, but their armor as well. Can I sidle? I can sidle. Yes, I spy on you. I plan your next move. Yes, they seem to be using legs of some kind. Okay. Time to trade out a piece of equipment, and I will save again. Let me see. Now don't be suspicious, no girl, don't be suspicious, 'cause I know you are a friend of mine. And you know that it's true that all the things that I do are gonna come back to me in my sweet time. I went from Phoenix, Arizona, all the way to Tacoma, to Atlanta, San Annapolis, LA. Northern of the border where the girls are warm. Okay. So... Okay, what if I took a running start? Yeah, just let me land on the beckon. I just want to land. Oi. Can I sidle? No. Alrighty. No. Well, the fires are already lit. The pig types are patrolling. The arrow does not seem to impress these guys. Oh, there goes one. I just have to be patient. Gotten to be a much better shot with this device. Okay. There is 2 down. No, my armored friend, I know arrows will not affect you. It seems that not much does. But there comes the point when the battle is won. Not by strength, but by guile. And I am out of arrows. So, oh well. Well, I helped to even the odds a little anyway. Throw a bomb, he says. I have thrown bombs. But very well. The problem is the aiming. Very well. Now there have been times in the past What? No, what? Holy smokes. Yeah, I am not impressing that guy. Hmm. Am I expected to kill everyone here? You have to get behind him. Well, I've been behind him. Oof, okay. Alright. Yeah, getting behind him in a fight is challenging. Aha! Holy smokes. Ah. That was an ordeal. All right. All right, so this area is clear, which also gives me a point where I can potentially retreat if need be. But, so a lot of those guys, I mean, I'm assuming I only have to fight one Ganon. Okay, I want to try something. If this will allow me to sidle. Apparently not. Alright. Backstab them, but I cannot blow them up. Okay. The solution to this is obviously I must be as cute as possible. Look at me just crawling in my pajamas. Man, there's a lot of those guys. Okay. Oh, great liberty of Link. What should Coyote do? What indeed? Okay. Alright, I think... Ah. Whoop. Yeah, alright. Well, why don't you come up here away from your fellows there, Ace? No, focus on... Oh, no! Please focus on the guy that I'm needing... Ah! Ah. Arrows! Alright. Yeah, sneaking up on them doesn't work very well. Luring them out, however, does. And I guess I'm just... lurk. Hey, Ketch. Good to see you. Excuse me. Oh, did you lose interest that quickly? You hurt my feelings, monsieur. These guys are tough. I mean, they drop lots of loot, which is good. But stone the crows. All right. Okay, this is the first time I've been able to actually sneak up on one. Oof. Oh, come on, circle around. There we go. I could have used those arrows, but oh well. Ah! Almost, almost. Ah! Darn it. Nope. Ah! There. Ah. Okay. What do we have left down here? since apparently the solution to this puzzle is just kill everything that moves. Not what I would have expected quite from the gods of Garage, but who am I to judge? Ugh. You there, swine pig. Why wasn't Toon Link in SC2? Please remind me, what is SC2? Soul Calibur 2. Ah. I'm not making this easy. Ah. Almost. Ha! Arrows! And I was about to say, is there anyone else? But yes, there is. As he looks around as though to say, I was not alone a moment ago. Yes, come over here into the open. So, apparently, the solution to the challenge of courage was in fact genocide. Okay, good to know. I will confess, I do cock a little bit of an eyebrow sometimes when the game is like, the gods have decreed that you will remain behind due to an electric fence until you absolutely positively kill every mother effer in the room. Yeah, imagine if instead of Mako, if the voice for the King of Red Lions had been Samuel L. Jackson. And if you enjoy Mako and Samuel L. Jackson and the King of Red Lions, if you enjoy free LASIK surgery, blink, 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 feel free to give a like for the video, and if for some strange, incomprehensible reason you do not like what we've been doing, time to leave, or perhaps it is not, then please go ahead and, if you want, go ahead and give a thumbs down, but leave a comment letting me know how you think I might be able to improve. More barriers. Okay. A lot of those. For it seems indeed it is not time to leave. Not quite yet. There is water, however. I swim like lead in churches and very small rocks. Let me see. And the barrier remains. Great. Perfect. Very well. Perhaps I am simply not meant to be here yet, and I must use the other exit. Which would also make sense, because that would reunite me with my dear friends, the King of Red Lions. I normally do not care for monarchy, but he has a good egg. Ah!
At long last, our preparations are complete. You must return to me so that we can return by this same path that brought us here. The time has come to save your sister from her prison in the Forsaken Fortress. Hurry, Coyote!
And do. Indeed, let us do. You know, I still think that you could have told me a great deal of that when we were on our way down. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to tell you how to do your job. It's just, well, you know. It just seemed to me See, map of the trader type. He is apparently somewhere in the vicinity. Very well then. Yes, you are quite right. Always save! Okay. What do I have besides bombs that is good for... Ah. For naval threats. Oh, wrong button! That is truly a vast and impressive place of power where I just was. Okay. And map. So... the Forsaken Fortress is up there. Northern Fairy Island, however, is there. So I think a northwest wind would be very nice right about now. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. Ha! Look at me go! Northwest. Uh-oh. It'll be dark soon. The sun is setting, or else that is just quite the storm that is before me. I think it is quite the storm that is before me. That will be fine, however. Ah, such inspiring music. Seriously, my hat's off to the people who made this game. It is really just a gorgeous piece of work. And now, at long last, I am on my way to confront the force of nature. No. Go around. Oh, it's going that way. What? No, don't follow me. Silly twister, pick a direction and I will go the other way. Oh, hello. Ah, darn it. All right. Let's items this babe. I just want... Huzzah! I have found the treasure of Davy Jones' locker! A rupee. Of course, sometimes I feel almost like the narrator is being a little sarcastic after a while. It's like, oh, you found a purple rupee. Well, that's just great.
Saving, saving over the saving sea. Alright. Map, 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 map. Okay. So yeah, a little bit more and then just go north. That should be fine. Everything is fine. We are all fine here. And soon I shall face off against Ganondorf. The Dwarf of Ganon. The Ganon, the ultimate imperialist swine pig who stole my sister, terrorized the seas, flooded the island, molested our buffalo, shot my Bible. I'm running out of crimes. But I'm sure he has plenty to spare. It went from famine to Napoleon's war. You and me, let's start a revolution. Oh, we will not take this poverty anymore. You and me, let's start a revolution. Let's see. Yep, from here, need to go north. Perfect. Yeah. RE fan says there's always war crimes. Yeah, there is. Oh, well, that's not foreboding at all. But never fear, we are approaching the lovely ladies of Fae. And that will allow everything to be just fine. Please. Any mail for me? Good evening. Welcome to the Island Postal Service. What do you have for delivery? Yeah, little known fact, ever since 1957, all postal delivery service boxes have been played by Bela Lugosi. Ho ho! So that is how that works. Very well. Yes, the King of Red Lions is yawning. I should probably do what I came here to do. And there's the fairies. They are so cute. Look how unhappy that poor little fairy is. I just know. I mean, I know I'm going to need this. I realize that. But did they have to make it so that the fairies are so unhappy when they're in the bottle? Because they heal you up voluntarily when they get out. But do they have to be so sad?
Such sadness. Ah. Ah, beautiful ladies. The fairies love me. I was wondering if it would replenish my magic as well. I didn't remember. But no, it does not. Aha, that will though. Who is feckin' bum? Oh. That lot again. Saving, saving, over the saving sea. Yeah, but Link is so happy. Look, there's a variety of reasons that this is just wrong to me, okay? I'm not in favor of keeping fairies in jars. That's just, no. Alright, let's... Westward we go. Yeah, but it's like Link is so happy to put her in such misery. It's like, no! No! No, 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 no. But that was Doug Dimmadome, owner Dimsdale Dimmadome. I do not get that reference at all. Okay, that would be Spectacle Island. That's over there, I think. That's fine. But that is not where we are going. The time has come, the walrus said, to speak of many things. Of old book stacks and sealing wax, of cabbages and kings. Turn around. I forget how to actually... No. Okay. Items. Because you never know, I might need this. Another 50 rupees. And back to the main quest at hand. I mean, frankly, on the one hand, I'm not completely sure how prepared I am for what lies ahead. On the other hand, what other preparations can I make? And the king, he says, hurry, hurry, allons. Still, I cannot help but wonder if I am so close to defeating the bad guy, my own personal Robespierre, Then, what do I need for the money? Well, I'm sure that... Who bombed me just now? Oh well. I'm sure that, like most of the nobility, is a capitalist at heart. Whoa! Okay, and then suddenly it was night. So I'm curious. If I sail away, does it turn day again? No. No, it's just suddenly night. Behold the gloom. Very well. But I still think a certain degree of stealth may be advisable. It is the dead of night. Searchlights are everywhere. Okay. Do you ever cross over? Oh, yeah, you do. That's unfortunate. Let's see here. Ah, there's a fish over there that I could interrogate. As long as I don't get into the light, I should be fine. Saving. Advancing. What? Where? Who? Wow, really? Dude, I'm not even close. Oh well. Let's see now. Please allow me to interview you. Boy, small fry! Yeah, I've heard. I take it you want a chart and information about this island. Then start by opening up your sea chart. There. What else can you tell me of this terrible place? I hear there's a fellow on Windfall Island who is collecting skull necklaces. You know who it is, Fry? I don't. Sorry. What I can tell you is those piggish monsters you see here in the Forsaken Fortress seems to carry those skull necklaces around all the time. Not that I think it's easy work stealing anything from the likes of these guys. That's all the info I've got to offer. Can't go fighting evil on an empty stomach, you know. With that, I'm off. Farewell, fellow warrior and the fight for freedom. Yeah, I'm not in the light, but those guys apparently just see me anyway, I guess. I don't know. But it does seem to me. It seems to me. Ah. Dang it. Alright. Items. Sneak up on it a little bit. And this should put me up to an even 1,000. There we go. So, well, I've found where Ganon seems to be, but there are so many other places that I have not seen, so many other things I have not done. And I cannot help but suspect that I may need some of that stuff. Okay, and it looks like they don't, no, that's just the fish jumping about. You know, for example, the Cave of the Winds. What's up with that, and where do I find the super heavy shoes? Gale Isle, that's what it was. Yeah. Windfall Island has a night auction. Alright. Yeah, because I'm just like, alright, I had to take it cool just taking out a room full of Robespierres and Forcers here. I'm a little unsure about the man himself. The month of August 1789. The Feudalism Declaration of Rights, August decrees, swept away the 3 estates. Women of Paris marched down to Versailles, carrying weapons. The Hyrule King they defiled. You'll give us bread, 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 or we'll have your head. A new constitution with limited monarchy. It was a bad time for France. Whoop. Yes, in fact, explodey barrels, I will avoid you. Thank you very much. It was a bad time for Hyrule. We took on Austria war in the spring, Europe frightened by our revolution. We will not take it. Surely Ganon must die, tension heightened by our revolution. Radical political mobs unite to start a revolution in Hyrule. Go ahead and change the wind here. Breechless on Coyote, so the Paris Commune demanded revolution in Hyrule. La liberté et égalité, fraternité, the revolution. Of course, I'll have to face that giant bird again, I'm sure. The one that kidnapped my sister in the first place. Oh, hello. I saw something shiny. What is this? Oh no, I know what this is. This is Northern Fairy Island. I was just here. Never mind. Away with you. Revolution in Hyrule. Revolution in Hyrule. I wonder what that bird was called. It was too brightly colored to be a seagull. An eagle. Oh, no, I don't need that. I am maxed out at 1,000. There is no need for me to seek any more money. I have enough. Ha! Not a phrase that you will hear any of the bourgeoisie ever utter. And we're closing up on the island. And I think Dragon Roost. Windfall Island. Oh, I passed it. My bad. Well. As long as I'm here, though. This looks like an interesting island. I wonder what is here. Revolution in Hyrule. And the chipper music of the dawn. Yeah, man, it must be really difficult for a hero to be in this position. On the one hand, yes, you want to rescue your loved one, and every second counts. But on the other hand, if you go there and you're not ready, then categorically you've accomplished nothing. You will fall, and your loved one will still be, well, you know, suffering whatever fate. Dragon Roost Island. Okay. Well, that's fine. Whoops. Silly me. Well, it should be just straight west from here. Yeah, the first French Revolution could have gone a lot better. We ended up with Robespierre. And of course, then the coup that followed, you ended up with Napoleon. And he proceeded to proclaim himself emperor, so... You know, no great love there. The 1812 Overture was, as I recall, devoted initially... Oh, arrows! Was devoted to Napoleon Bonaparte. Because he was able to take down Robespierre and liberate the people. Now that's why you have the cannons, and that's why you have the allegories to the French national anthem. But then Napoleon proclaimed himself emperor. And I believe it was Beethoven who composed the 1812 Overture. And he renounced the dedication and scratched Napoleon's name off from the music sheets. I mean, you know that somebody has messed up somewhere when a renowned musician is like, you know, actually, I think this isn't about you. Plish, mon Dieu, I drown.
Why do you delay? We must head to the Forsaken Fortress to save your sister.
Because I am a child. You look like a curious boy. Did you know there's an island a little to the east of here called Dragon Roost Island? Sorry, I mispronounced that. Dragon Roost Island. Folks say that the island is the home of a tribe of people who dance in the skies like birds on the wind. They call themselves the Rito, and they say a sky spirit lives nearby. But to someone like me, a person who's never left this little island, it may as well be a fairy tale out of a child's book. Oh, if I only had my own boat. I do not know why I did that. There was literally nothing to gain. Hello. I was just trying to speak to you. Oh, fine. No, if you wish to speak to me, please, I insist you do so at my reception counter. Rules are rules. Is this your reception counter? Yes. You're the mug master who purchased my sale. At last, with those funds, I've been able to open my stall. But I have to say that my poor little stall is not an instant success. In fact, it is rather deserted, I'm afraid to say. I think this tragic turn of events is due to the fact that I don't have a wide enough lineup of products. Or if I'm to be fully honest, I only have one product. Well, maybe you're appealing to a highly niche and specialized clientele. To put it another way, I think my stall would do much better if only I could stock rare items that people can't get here in town. Yes, that is what I need. Then I'll make plenty of money. Not just plenty of money. It'd be like taking candy from many rich babies. No, not even that. Monsieur Merchant, you are losing stock. By running a prosperous business, I can play my part and help this town develop and become a happy place. Yes, that is the proper perspective. That is better. But dear me, if only I had a young partner to help me out. A real go-getter. I seem to be booked saving the world. So I think... no. And what is within, I wonder? Ah, hello there, monsieur. Lately, I've been hearing that monsters from the Forsaken Fortress have been going around kidnapping girls with long ears. I can believe it. After all, 2 girls from Windfall have already been kidnapped. Poor Baggy and Mila. It just breaks my heart to think about those 2. Both of their fathers are desperate to find anyone who can rescue their poor little girls. What kind of world has this become? So much fear and suffering. Yeah, I figured the night auction only happens at night. I was like, okay, so it's an auction, right? That happens, dig this, at night. Welcome! Oh my, you're a very small customer, aren't you? What are you implying, madame? Oh, that's fine, of course. You just feel free to look around. And there is nothing to buy. Very well. Ah! Okay, so there doesn't seem to be... Yeah, it doesn't seem to be like some games where you can just like... I think I'd like to speed time up, please. No, we have no provision for that. Oh, okay. Place a decorative object here. Sincere good wishes will soon cover the town in pure joy. Nice. The Joyous Volunteer Association. Also nice. Yeah, there's a lot of side questy. I mean, I need to find proper trees so that I can help the, that one Ent and his little, Entlings, I guess? Because their trees are growing rotten. Hello there, sir. Why, young sir, I must say you seem to be in possession of a very fine picto box there. Are you a lover of pictographs as well? Well, there can be no villains amongst the ranks of picto box lovers. Take your time, look around, I implore you. Heart. And while you're here, please do visit my upstairs pictograph gallery. You're bound to find it quite exciting, young sir, I guarantee it. We have a hobby in common, therefore you are of good moral standing. I wish there were not so many people who kind of did that in real life. But I'm just kind of... Ho, 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 ho. Aren't these some finely snapped pictographs? You must admit it. But come now, you needn't be so surprised, my young sir. It is a hobby of mine to sneak up behind people when they least expect it. It's quite an amusing diversion. Think nothing of it. You noticed I have sword, yes? By the way, the pictographs you see decorating these fine walls have all been taken by none other than myself. They're my pride and joy. You see, in my younger days I was a tireless, sailing far and wide across the great sea, snapping pictographs wherever I went. Have a look at them, young sir. What is this a pictograph of, you ask? Well, those creatures are called choo-choos. They're said to have medicinal properties, so they're a most important resource treasured by sailors the world over. They also hurt when they smack you in the tukas, monsieur. Why, there's even said to be an extremely rare species of them known as the blue choo-choo. It's only under very unusual circumstances that they're ever sighted. You'd be most lucky to ever come across one, young sir. I have encountered your choo-choos, and it was a very unpleasant situation. Oh, cool. Still, these are some very cool photographs. I'm not going to take up a whole lot of game time with all of the dialogues and stuff, but yes, very cool. Finally starting to get the hang of this camera. Kinda, sorta. Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. Go the retinas of Coyote. To the best of my understanding, there is no speedy way to bring about the night. And yet, I am here for the night auction. Ah, you look such a cheerful fellow. Oh, there's a fair wind blowing to the west. If you were to set sail and let this easterly wind take you where it would, you'd end up at a place called the Mother and Child Isles. It's a real pleasant sail, not too far away. But the thing is, the Mother Island is pretty much surrounded by this high rock wall. There's no way anyone will ever get in there. Unless they can fly, of course. Have I been in here before? I do not recall. Yeah, I think I have. Yes, I have. I was just here. Yeah, some people will make fun of me because, you know, they'll say things like I could get lost in an empty room, stuff like that. And I mean, I have technically mentioned it before. But it bears repeating. I mean, that's really not a fair accusation, because in an empty room there's no landmarks. Give me a table and a couple of chairs so I can find my way around, will ya? Are you all alone or what? You must feel pretty lonely walking around a place like this by yourself. What are you doing anyway? I am alone. I am very lonely. My only sister was eagled away, and now I have no way of knowing how best to rescue her. Behind the red door there may be answers. Okay, that's not fair. Look at those sparkly vases over there. And over there. What is this place? Honestly, when I first saw the vases of flowers and stuff, my first thought was that this was a funeral home. I cannot climb up there. Time advances faster on the sea? What? Okay. Ah! Over the sea, let's go, men. We're shoving right off again. is letting me know that it's very, very bright and sunshiny out. Yeah, thinking back to the parody of Bad Romance I was doing earlier, I do love the history teachers and some of the songs that they've done, but actually my favorite parody of Bad Romance was in dedication to the amendment that emancipated women and gave them the power to vote. I mean, don't get me wrong, the history teacher's version is awesome, but you know, the one about women's rights is just incredible. I cannot for the life of me right now remember who it was that did it. But it starts out with a harpsichord number. So if you ever have the opportunity to give it a listen, you'll know it if you hear it. If I can remember, I'll put a link to it in the description of the video. It's just so incredibly well done. Okay. Hello, swordsman. I haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? Hello, little ant person. Huh? You say the forest trees my fellow Koroks have planted are withering? So it's true. As you can see, the forest tree I have planted is doing the same. I can't help but think that this, too, is the result of Ganondorf's evil plot. Could it be? Regardless, in order to bring the life back into this poor withered sapling, I will certainly need forest water. Swordsman, could you please go to the forest haven and bring back some of the water that flows around the great Deku tree? Could you sprinkle it on this tree? Please? I beg of you! Ugh. Some of you, when I said I was saving the entire world, might have thought that this was hyperbole. You can see now that it was not. Okay. And now we are sailing back. But time advances much faster on the sea, I am told. Yeah, I do want to get to the the goblin market, the night auction. In my head, I'm imagining something akin to the goblin market, and I kind of hope that that's what we end up with. I just want to get so that we're at the island at night, and then next week we will start up with the auction. We will see what we will see, and in the meantime, just wow. There's the sun setting behind. Soon the moon will rise. Man, picture living on an island. And you want to visit the other islands and you want to travel and explore. But you can't afford a boat. I mean, even on even in most real life countries, you know, you can go ahead and just figure, okay, well, if all else fails, you can theoretically walk somewhere. But not when you're on a tiny little island. So, okay. Gonna go ahead and save real quick, just in case something twisted happens. And I am on the island at night, and there should be a night auction. Oh, what the heck? You think I should go ahead and do the night auction now while I'm here? If I can find it. Yeah. Yo, hold up! What's a kid like you doing out at a time like this? Thank you! Thank you for recognizing that I am a child that has been saddled with this world-saving shenaniganery. Feel free to take the burden from my shoulders any moment, monsieur. Are you out to take a look at the heavens, too? In that case, you'll get a better view from over here. Oh. 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 A lot of people collect things as a hobby. Me, I just like to sit and gaze at the night sky. That's all the hobby I need. If you have anything that's good for looking at the night sky, have a look at that moon. I highly recommend it. The moon, you say? I have something, in fact. It's asking me the names of constellations. You know what the name of that constellation is? And again, I'm just imagining being a kid playing this game. That would be awesome. Okay. Oh, wow. Huh. Yeah, right now it's just a crescent moon, but I imagine, because you can see that they've put little craters and stuff on there. When the moon is full, it must be quite something to look at with a telescope. But that is not for me. Those tempting shiny vases. Very well, all I need to do is find a building with the red door. Put a little more furniture around here. Wouldn't kill anybody, I'm just saying. There we go. The red door. Alright. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the goblin market tonight. Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. Hello, sad little man. I believe I have seen you before. Well now, good evening. Yes, yes. I rent out the first floor of this mansion in order to run a nightly auction. And actually, tonight's auction is about to begin. Oh dear me, is it ever? Now it is indeed an auction, but I like to describe it in more simple terms. It is a competition of the very highest order. Oh yes, it is a competition to see who can get the item that's being auctioned. Can you outbid everyone else? Do you have the courage and the fundage? Oh, the drama! P.S. I always win. The guy who ends up getting the money at the end is like, do you have the fundage and the stamina to pay more than anyone else? Oh, but what's this? Oh, dear me. Do I detect a hint of curiosity? I believe I do. Fortunately, we welcome bidders of all ages, both kids and adults if you have money. So tell me, would you like to participate in the auction? I'm going to say absolutely. Really? Dear me. Really? Now you are completely fine with me not explaining the auction to you. Am I correct in assuming this? No, I am completely not fine. I expect a full explanation of everything that is about to proceed. Then, my dear, allow me to explain. Once the auction begins, you must shrewdly tap A repeatedly so you can earn the right to bid. Oh, the tapping! The excitement! The tapping? Yes, yes! Would you want to bid? Tap A! As you do, your gauge will gradually build up. Once the gauge is full, your chance to bid has finally come. Oh, dear me, yes! Now, when you bid, you're naming the price you're willing to pay for the item. Let us just call it your chance to show off your wealth. Flaunt it, my dear! Says the guy who's getting paid by this. Of course, if your fellow bidders try to buy the item out from under you by raising the bid, you can always raise it in return. Indeed, this produces much excitement. I sense I need heavy shoes. This dramatic back and forth goes on until time runs out, at which point the person who had the highest bid gets the sublime honor of purchasing the item. Oh, you are a true capitalist. You'll be the first up against the wall when the revolution comes. The auction only lasts 1 minute, not counting the time people spend talking. But do not worry, I will show you how much time remains when you make your bid. Now, do you understand? Honestly, the color changes that they do with some of the dialogues, I mean, some of it makes sense. It's obviously stuff that you want to bear in mind. But sometimes I feel like the narration was done by Frank Miller and just put random words in bold. It'll be fine. And I understand. Very well then, let us begin immediately. It's no time to dawdle. The auction is afoot. On your toes! On your toes! Okay, I like the fact that they used townfolk that we're familiar with for my fellow auctioneers. Yes, yes, yes! First, let me thank all of you bargain-loving people for turning out this evening. Dear me, what a turnout! The auction is about to begin. Yes, and what do you suppose will pop up as our item of the evening? Oh dear me, I'm so excited. I can't stop sniffling. What? The calm before the auction storm always makes my nose run. So what? Let's get to it. This evening our glorious auction item is this! A fabulous swift sail! Ooh. Oh. Hello, baby. What is your name? Oh, my dear, what a prize! At last the suspense is over. But all drama aside, you should know it is extremely rare to even get a chance to own a fabulous item like this. It is precious, quite dear, very valuable. Yes, yes, yes. Listen well, for I do not lie. Lion, yes, indeed, there is great need. Yeah, the swift sail, according to Izzy the Fool, allows you to sail against the wind without penalty and at increased speed. Yes, I have a deep and abiding need for this sail. Also, I think it'd just be, frankly, I mean, I know he has a vested interest in this too, but the King of Red Lions, I think he would like a new sail. He needs new vestments, don't you think? I do. Let the auction begin! Let's open the bidding at 100 rupees. And begin! ₹103, says the fellow over there. The old lady there says 106 rupees. How much will you bid? ₹120. I will not be outbid. Oh dear me. Coyote bids 120 rupees, and the crowd of auction goers reels. I see nothing but stunned faces. And hopefully no one else will try to outbid me. Okay. The guy with the hat is like, no, give me a break already, kid. Excuse me. I am trying to save the world here. You are bidding against me? I am the closest thing to a savior you have, monsieur, which in and of itself does not speak well of your life or the choices you have made, but it remains. The sale should go to me. Oh, I didn't realize that I was required to bid again if I max it out. I thought it gave me the option. Okay. Well. Well, I just want to keep them reeling. Whoop, that guy's gonna throw his hat in the ring. Yeah, I messed up, I think, when I, Oh no, you're not taking that sale, buddy boy. 137 rupees! Oh. 141 rupees! And she's like, 145 rupees! Okay, let's just cut to the chase, shall we, people? ₹200. Oh, dearest me, incredible, the drama! Everyone is struck speechless at Coyote's bid. Ah, what? No, my, he's got spunk for such a youngster. You guys just stay stunned this time. Time is running out, dear friends. Ah, 204 rupees. Ah, Jiminy, I thought we were done with this. ₹250. Oh, dear me. Coyote bids 250 rupees, etc. There isn't much time left, good people. Are you done bidding? I'm going to advance this tick a little bit just in case. Only 5 seconds remain. Are you done? Is this the end? That should be it. And sold! Here ends the auction. Tonight's fabulous Swift sale goes to Coyote for the price of 250 rupees. Dear me, let me just say congratulations! You got the Swift sale. Thanks to expert sail-making craftsmanship, your sail can now sail fast. Your ship can now sail. Your sail can now ship. Your ship can now sail faster than ever. You can also sail into the wind, which is something that, you know, if Agamemnon had known how to do, then Electra and the rest of her family would have been spared the whole ordeal. And what's better, whenever you use it, a favorable wind will always be at your back. No need to manually change wind direction. Voyaging has never been more efficient. Oh, wow. But now then, on to business. For you lucky ones out there, and yes, also for you not-so-lucky ones, let me say thank you for your participation. I must bring tonight's auction to an end. Dear me, such excitement. Dear people, thank you very much! Okay, man, you just made 250 rupees. Minus the... I mean, judging from where we started, it probably cost you like 20 to 30 rupees to get in the first place. I think you're good. I think your business is in fine shape. But you can consider me a partner if you want. Where would a kid get so much money? That's crazy! I can't even match funds with a child? Talk about humiliating! Monsieur, you are welcome to take the sword and shield and do what I have been doing, if you can. Meanwhile, I must take my tiny little leave. And save. Thank you very much. And in fact, save again, just to make sure. Ah, faster travel than ever before. This is indeed a great day. I wonder if this guy has anything new. Probably not, but I will inquire. Yes. Okay, he's selling... Oh, he's selling fish food and he's selling arrows. Ha! Ours fly farther than one sold at other shops, I swear. Yeah. At the moment, I am full up on arrows. A quiver to allow me to carry more arrows at a time. That would have been quite the deal. Alright. Oh, wow. Whoa, yeah. Oh. Oh my, look at me go. It's hard to steer that way, though. So... yeah. So basically, I have a turbocharged sail now, which is going to just make everything easier. And faster. And better. Yeah, it's a problem with, it's a problem with boats, of course. Not much in the way of brakes. Huh. Well, in any event, I have speed. I have speed, and changing the direction of the winds will never be necessary again. Because, holy crap, look at that! Yeah. The little salvage point just went, and then it was gone. Can't turn much like that. But good heavens, if you're already pointed where you want to go, you can, by nutty jingo, get there. Now look at this. And I've made back part of what I paid for it already. And so, dear friends, we come to the end of another stream. For lo, I am quicker than ever before. And it's not that I can't steer, it's just, well, I don't steer as well. You know, I basically, well, not to put too fine a point on it, but I steer like a boat. Wonder what that place is. Northern Fairy Island. Very cool! Over the sea, let's go, men. We're shoving right off again. But before we go, I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of our patrons, present and future, with special thanks to Cryptid Rhea and Guinevere. And of course, the most extra special thanks to my personal savior, Laughing Gremlin. This channel could not be what it is without your support. Thank you. And if you would like to support what we do, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/Coyote de la Mancha. You can become a patron for as low as $1 a month, and believe me, every little bit helps, more than you can ever know. When you do, please let me know via email or patron message if there's a particular color in which you would like to have your name displayed. Alternatively, you can give a one-time gift at kofi.com/Coyote de la Mancha. And finally, a huge thank you to all of you who have been circulating the link. The signal boost really helps. So, until next time, remember there is always time for side quests. Take a chance on the Goblin Market, and if you're at an auction, don't double bid. You'll just give the people around you a false sense of security. And I will see you, gentle viewers and listeners, sometime again.